March 1993, South Georgia Roadhouse. 2 a.m., loading the heavy iron into the trailer. The gravel is wet, the air is thick. When you're the last man in the alley with a snout and a set of tusks. The scavengers think you're an easy mark. They don't factor in the mass. Let it roll. Oink, oink, oink. I was pushing 200 pounds of gear across the broken stone, working the midnight loadout in the alleyway alone. 2 local boys rolled up smelling like cheap whiskey and smoke, looking at my ears and tusks like I was just a walking joke. They figured a conspicuous man wouldn't put up any fight, thought they could grab an amplifier and vanish in the night. I set the road case down, kept the ears pinned to the sound, and verified the telemetry of the wet and heavy ground. Feel the pressure building up beside the trailer gate, an unpolished operator navigating heavy weight. No time to call the sheriff, no reason to complain, just a solid iron physics standing in the southern rain. Yeah, I held the loadout line when the shadows started creeping, keeping the perimeter while the rest of them were sleeping. Casting solid iron, making sure the ledges square. When the scavengers come circling, you gotta meet them there. Let the diesel burn, let the parameters hold. Oink, oink. A conspicuous man maintaining the code. Oink, 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 oink. A conspicuous man maintaining the code. Oink, 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 oink. The taller one moved fast, reached his hands out for the rack. I stepped into his center line and physically pushed him back. He swung a heavy right hook, aiming straight toward the snout. But I absorbed the kinetic force and laid his layout out. The other one froze up cold, staring at the 250-pound frame. He realized the livestock wasn't playing any game. I didn't throw a second punch, I didn't have to raise a fuss. I just pointed a heavy finger toward the back of the bus. That's the data on the page. No anger in the execution. You protect the gear, you protect the perimeter. They walked away into the dark, and I lifted the ramp. You don't need to be a hero, you just have to be the immovable object. Yeah, I held the loadout line when the shadows started creeping, keeping the perimeter while the rest of them were sleeping. Casting solid iron, making sure the ledges square. When the scavengers come circling, you gotta meet them there. Let the diesel burn, let the parameters hold. Oink, oink. A conspicuous man maintaining the code. Oink, 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 oink. A conspicuous man maintaining the code. Oink, 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 oink. The trailer is locked, the gear is secure, log entry complete.